All right, good people, great people, y'all people. My name is KCL Nelson. As you know, I'm one of the event organizers for today's event. One of my other event organizers we have is Champ Rule, who's here, and the Petty LaBelle, LA's finest, and she's out here with me. Is everything good? Do I need to flip anything around? Because it looks kind of reversed. Does the camera need to be flipped or anything?
It's good on our end. It'll
Okay.
flip for you.
Yeah, okay, it just looks flipped for me. All right. All right. Where should we begin? So, as you can see right here in the beginning, I have the staff in their various roles. As you see, the bold is their main role, and if it's not bold, it's additional role and interest. And I have the same going for the people who are involved in the Team 1 and Team 2 cast. Today is your first day of production. If your lead is here, I've been pinging them to let them know that, hey, you need to check out the jam sheet and let's get this pre-production week going. And it's going to be a great week. Right now, if you notice, my hair's a little wet. I'm actually in what they call, I guess, hair and makeup because I have to get ready for a love stream with Woody. He has his first 24-hour stream tomorrow, and I'm helping out with that. Really quickly, I'm gonna go over, and this is, I want you to, want you to meet each other, engage, creative, and let this whole thing flow. This is to showcase the creative pride and performance. I was inspired by Juneteenth when I did this. If you notice, the ingredients are Atlanta, Georgia. These are your jam ingredients for this jam: a red drink, a red food, a rhythm, a rhyme, and our hair pride. That is to be interpreted freely by amongst yourselves, amongst the team. Your lead will act as your director of direction. Sometimes the lead and the director are separate roles because the director may have scheduling conflicts. I'm gonna go quickly over the pre-production stuff and the team leads inside the team lead channel where they talk with us staff. They can see it as well. Communicate with them. They should kind of be in charge, and if gently nudge them. I don't want anybody to cross any boundaries or be rude to anybody. I just want this to be good, creative fun because that's how I kind of envision this in my head. Pro tip, in your team thing, just every day, like drop like a little message, let people know what's going on, communicate. Don't let have people like, oh my gosh, is he not doing this? Is he not doing that? Is we all have our separate interests and fields, and some of us are really good at what we do. Just need you to communicate along the way. That's all. So today kicks off the pre-production of today. For one, I want you to introduce yourselves amongst your channel. I want you guys to share, time zones and availability. I want you to gather the headshots and put them in the headshot thing and amongst your the headshot channel in the server in your individual teams or selfies. If those who don't have a professional headshot, I think a well-placed selfie would do. And I will also use this to help out with promo and stuff. I want you to discuss your assigned roles if you want to swap them, but make sure you keep the main ones. We need at least one actor. I would think there would want to be acting actor or actress, but if you want to have one actor and everyone lifts them up and he does a serious monologue, I'm okay with that. Screenwriters, I've shared resources in the resource channel about how to, if you don't have that, $100 expensive screenwriting software, you can use Google Docs. And there's a video of a guy how to format it. And if you don't want to feel like typing all that formatting stuff, there's an add-on you can add to Google Docs to put it in that format. Your OBS tech set designers. And matter of fact, if I'm pronouncing anyone's wrong, you can come off mic and let me know. We have OBS tech. We need one of those people as well, and we need a music and a sound design person as well as the lead of direction. I try to make the team lead the same as the director. And other, if we have any crafters, VTubers, editing and anything else, I want you to also try to incorporate one of those elements. Like when I did this, just to share what happened with me, we had someone who was a painter, and they would paint as the writer was writing and discussing the outlines, and that would help spark. And they would paint, and then they would then take a picture and put it in Canva, and and then give it to the OBS, the OBS tech builder for one of the sets and scenes. A lot of times the writer were depending on your writer. I'm not familiar with everyone's flow. Some writers like to write in private, and that's fine. Some writers like to write with an open room and get ideas and suggestions. Just kind of like tap in with each other and kind of get a feel for each other's creative process, and let's let this thing flow. Uh, go over your schedule, discuss the recipe with each other in the channel, share resources and links. If you see something like, oh yeah, you should, are you talking about this? Da 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 da. Who you should choose this. That's how I got some of the resources that I shared with you today. Like we were literally talking and being creative vibe, and then we shared resources with each other. Unless if you can, because I know that it's a busy school week and first week, if you can get ahead of the game Saturday and Sunday, I'm okay with that. That's perfectly fine. That's what this pre-production week is for. Then next day, I want you to start brainstorming themes and stories, and choose your team name. And also, I think, yeah, and that always and always keep posting quick status updates. The third day, I want you guys to draft an outline. The writers, I want the group to consider a working title. Sometimes it sticks. You know how it is. Sometimes, like, I know my music producers and music majors know, sometimes like a little goofy title you put just as a placeholder while you making a beat ends up becoming the name of the beat or the name of the actual song. It happens. Sometimes it just happens like that. You never know what sparks inspiration and creativity. Discuss your stream times. I will start to have, we will, as we go through this and we're planning with the event, we're working in the background, in the back office, like I like to say. Discuss your stream times. Be thinking in mind of like, who do we want as a broadcaster? And then if you identify that person, and I will send them a quick, I will tell them, hey, send me a quick screenshot of an internet speed test that you Google internet speed test and do that test, and send me a quick screenshot of that. Champ will also reach out to you to like make sure that you have a strong broadcast, because all we need is one person from the team on showcase day to broadcast to the Discord and to whatever channel they choose. I like to have backups, redundancies, just in case Discord is acting up. Okay, we go to Twitch and capture it from Twitch. If Twitch is acting up, help us out. Help me help you. Fourth day, let's see what else. Yeah, fourth day, I want to start. Let's start polishing up script up, tighten up dialogue, lock in scenes. Start sharing media assets with each other's music. Start sharing beats. If you have like a little sound chip tune, like, oh, that'd be good for this little thing right there, start sharing that stuff. I tried to boost the server as much as I can. Keep in mind the file size limit. I think it's 100 megabytes. But you can always utilize resources like Google Docs, Dropbox. Just get it to the people. We got to get the idea out. We got to share amongst each other. Drop any audio samples for feedback. If you're like, just like the first draft, second draft, hey, wherever you get in that creative process, stop right there and share it. Just, you never know. This is, teamwork. This is a team effort. I don't want anyone to feel stressed, like they have to do anything by themselves. But if you're like a quiet, I need to work by myself person, just as long as you're communicating, I'm okay with that too. But yeah, there's no buts. I'm okay with that too. Let's see. Keep your posts in the Discord so I can kind of see the visibility. But if you have to have offside checks, that's cool. Just know that I don't know what's going on, or the team doesn't know what's going on, I should say. Like day 4 is a kind of I want it to be kind of a light day because I know we still got plenty more days to go. Hydrate, stretch, relax. It's okay. One thing I did see in one of people's application is AI art. I am not totally on board with AI art, so I understand that within your tools that you guys use, that there are AI is already implemented. This thing is being fully deployed and integrated into a lot of our tools already. As long as it doesn't look like lazy content, and as long as it's not like content that you feel that is taking from another artist, I'm very cognizant of those things. I just want to be very mindful and aware. And let me make sure, check the side chats, make sure. Okay, I don't see anyone say anything. All right, cool. Yeah, so sometimes in some of these tools, AI is already there. I'm fully aware of that. If you pay for that tool and that product, so that falls on, we're performing this, but at least you have some legal cover because that company is the one that's stealing from them. But at the same time, don't make it lazy art. I don't want to see, I could tell when we could tell it's AI. We've experienced AI this far. We can tell. Everyone can normally tell. So the name of the game is to make it your own. It's a tool. I can't wholeheartedly say don't use it because I know how some of these tools are. It's already embedded. But just be mindful. Be very mindful. All right, day 5. Let's get a first run through of the script if we can. A table read, a rough blocking if possible. Let's push the meter. That's what I want my leads to do. And if you have to finalize costumes, props, sets, you can do such things as like you might have a green screen. One you can go down to Michael's or Hobby Lobby and go get a green fabric and wrap it around a table or a wall or a couch and incorporate that into the scene. Those little elements add depth and it adds more nuance to the story because we all are trying to tell a story. But whatever your story may be, whether it be whatever genre, I'm okay with that. Serious theater acting, you want to do a little bit of something like it's kind of like Adult Swim. Hey, have fun. Get those creative juices flowing. Don't feel like anyone's stealing any art. This is not that kind of environment. If I hear anything, I will act accordingly.
Real quick, this Google Doc is gonna be sent to us, or we could pull this from somewhere for review.
Are you the team lead?
No, I'm one of the writers, but I would know like what's
my okay. Bug your team lead to send it to you because I've already shared it with them. I shared it with them like 2 days ago. They probably haven't seen it, and if they haven't, and as the day progresses, I will share it with you.
Tracking.
Yeah, because I just kind of want to uplift and empower people. To and I understand we all have different schedule, but I understand like, hey, they're not here, and we gotta get it done. We gotta get it done. Yeah.
Understood. At the end of the day, it's one team.
Yeah, it's one team, and we all gotta. If it's better that I put it and share it with everyone, that's cool. But I kind of wanted the lead to like feel empowered, to give direction. But yes, I will share with you if by the end of the day, if I'm not seeing. Or not even end of the day, like in a few hours, if people are not responsive, I'll just share it. And I'm also recording this, and I'm gonna provide a private YouTube link for everyone. Thanks for that question. Yeah. Start integrating the OBS stuff. Start integrating things into OBS scenes. Your OBS text script builder at this time is gonna be like, hey, I need these files. I can put it in the scenes. I can make these buttons. I can do the thing. OBS be OBSing and tech be teching, and I need it. All right. And lastly is the final pre-production day. I want y'all to start locking in those scenes and flow. Prep credits, prep scene staging, prep timing. I want you to get a good runtime. Let me know so I can start to get a sense of where you guys are, because I want the time limit to be about 15 minutes per act, because I haven't gotten word that I'll be placed on front page, but if it comes in and says I am, because we are working on a living document of updating to run the show to provide Twitch so we can get that front page slot. Yeah. So be thinking, lock in that piece name, give us a non-spoiler log line, and don't worry, the staff will be also trying to, everything won't come from me. The staff will also be trying to get some of these things. Yeah, and any host notes, like if there's something I need to know that the host may need to know, and then also, now while I'm thinking of it, a pronunciation of everyone's name. Yeah, for the host. That's good. Yeah. And lastly, the day before the showcase starts the 24-hour raid train. Be on the lookout. I'm going to use red dot to assemble a raid train and get once I have your headshots, I can then prepare graphics. That's why I want you to get the headshot out today, so I can start on that graphic. I'll make it 2-hour slots. I don't know if we have enough people for it to be all 24 hours. And I in good conscience, I wouldn't want it to be. If it has to be a little rest stop in that train, that's okay, because I'm not here to work you guys to death. I just want you to take a moment to showcase what you've been working on. You've been working hard all week, and you might want to do some stream togethers. You might want to collab in the VCs. You might want to just, if you're creating privately, you might want to create privately and showcase some things and just talk about it. I want everyone here to feel empowered. I want everybody to feel enriched. I want everybody to get their creative juices flowing. Yeah, and I think in a time of like, this is good for the Black and African diaspora as a whole. We have people from different time zones. Please use resources like Hammer Time or World Clock Buddy when you're speaking about times, because it's a lot of people on both teams. There's someone that's from overseas, so please be mindful. And when the showcase is, it might be 3 a.m. for them, so be mindful. That's how I want you guys to communicate. And then last but not least, be on the lookout for more details for the final showcase day. The call time is 9 a.m. Places, people. I don't do CP time. I'm very timely, and I would like you guys there. If you have anything going on, communicate. That's all I ask. Communicate. Boundaries and communicate. I'm a pretty chill guy. Yeah. And that concludes my little walkthrough of everything. Just celebrate that you made it. And I'm grateful for you. I have actor Woody McLean here. You know, you guys already saw him popping in and out, talking. Tomorrow, I will be a little bit on the lighter side of the comms while I'm doing a 24-hour stream, but I will have my phone by hand. Any questions? I open it now to the floor.
So just to reiterate, like the ideals for each segment for each team should be roughly around 15 minutes, and then it has to include topics that you brought up from the
ingredients, and you can
ingredients.
Yep, and you can interpret them any way. It could be a little Easter egg. It could be something. I'm like, wait, if you're like, if I'm okay if y'all have to like, dang, I gotta send staff acts. Hey, how did you use this ingredient? And you could be like, oh yes, I took this creative. You know, tell me. Oh yeah, like they was at a bus stop in Atlanta. You probably couldn't tell because we drew a little short but shoddy. You know, you know.
Understood, but as long as it's like has that like that one of those main things inside of your
the jam. That's what makes the recipe of the jam. Yep.
Your 15-minute script of your skit and everything.
Yep.
And then and it has to be pretty much green screen with the actors, and the actors pretty much have to like do it all out, correct?
It doesn't always have to be green screen. But green screen helps it look crispy, like as you saw how I did. Well, I'm not using green screen. I'm actually I have an NVIDIA GeoForce NVIDIA GPU, and I can share that resource as well. I think if you have a 4000 series or higher, it works the best, or 5000 series, it works the best. I'm not sure about 3000 series. It can remove the background. It can remove the background using computational power.
NVIDIA broadcast.
Yeah, NVIDIA broadcast. Yep.
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so all right, so I just got to come up with.
I use Video Ninja because Stream Together might be a little bit of a bandwidth hog. So Video Ninja will probably be where you put all your actors, and then the Video Ninja will be placed inside OBS. You will send that to OBS to with the scene. Does that kind of make sense?
That'll be up to the engineers, right?
Yeah, that's up to how you guys do it. I just gave one simple way. There's many ways to bake a cookie. Just bake the cookie. You can do it on the stove. You can do it in the oven. You can do it on. You can do it on a spoon.
All right, tracking. I just gotta get with my team to figure out what they want to do and like brainstorm session. So.
And I'm a little nervous. Look, I put my all into this. I staked my name on the line. I bought people sponsors in. Yeah. And I just I hope I got all the people here. I'm still looking for a host, but it's looking like I'm gonna have to host because I've reached out to several people. And any other questions?
I guess I see that I am on the team 1, and I see on music and sound design, and maybe I heard it, but it probably went through one year, one after the other. But how would I, with the role that I have, contribute? Like, what are like some examples like I would be contributing?
Thanks for asking that. So when I did it, we had a music producer on my team for the VTG. That's what all of the Twitch Unity guilds. He did little chiptune sounds for sound effects, and he also did like little sounds like we decided that hey, ours is gonna be like a reality TV show, so he made like a little chiptune reality TV show beat, and it was like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and we put it in Elgato or whatever and looped it, and that was set for that scene. So think in terms of if you ever did a radio drop, or think in terms like for the radio and you have to add those sound effects and stuff. Think in terms of when you're doing your content creation and they have sounds behind them. You don't use anything that DMCA and I get a strike if possible. Yeah. It doesn't have to be a serious production, but I just kind of want you to showcase yourself. If you already have a beat that can fit that, that's fine. You know? Yeah.
So it could be like beats for like, like 20 seconds, or it could be like little sound alerts or like little something that however the creation of everything.
a car is crashing. You go find a car crash on. You know?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, does that kind of help?
Yeah,
And,
no, that helps 100%.
yeah. That's kind of how it went. I don't know if it'll play. I was gonna play some. Nah, I didn't get permission from him. Well, he said I could use it any way I can, but yeah. But it's not routed anyways to play through here. Any other questions?
I guess it'll just be based on like how we come up with our.
Yeah, that's why I want if you all are there and like talking with each other. It kind of helps. I know everybody can't be there at the same time. I'm even showcasing like I did a summarization of what you guys put for your schedules, and you guys can firm it up with each other now.
I got you.
All right. If that is all, I will give you back 30 minutes. All right. I'm going to end the recording now.